Please be seated.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are very welcome to the membership conferring ceremony here today at our home on Kildare Street. Welcome to all our new members and their guests. We are delighted to meet you all here. This building captures and nurtures our heritage. Our Heritage Centre has attained museum status, an award that recognises our dedication to caring for our collections to the highest standards. We have ambitious plans to grow our museum and open our rich heritage and medical history increasingly to the public and a wider audience. All around you, you see portraits, sculptures and items that reflect our central role in the history of medicine in Ireland and abroad. Today, you join their ranks and join all of us in your lifelong journey and career through medicine. This is an exciting moment in your careers and one that you've earned through hard work, determination and dedication, as well as the support of those around you. Very well done. And now, before declaring the ceremony of the Royal College of Physicians open, may I introduce the platform party. To the far left, we have Dermot O'Shea, President-Designate. We have Dr. Louise Kine, Dean of the Faculty of Paediatrics. We have Professor Mary Horgan, President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland, and Professor Trevor Duffy, Director of Healthcare Leadership. And I am Professor Edward McCone, Director of Education and Training for the Institute of Medicine and MC. This is a meeting of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland for the purpose of conferring membership, which I now declare open. With your permission, President, I will now proceed with the conferring ceremony.
Please proceed.
So I would now like to ask all the licentiates and members to stand and to read with me the declaration for membership. Please insert your name at the start. So I, please say your name, do hereby solemnly and sincerely promise that I'll observe and obey the statutes, bylaws and regulations of this college. Relating to members, and will submit to such penalties as may be lawfully imposed for any neglect or infringement of them. Including the erasure of my name from the list of members and the surrender of my diploma of membership received from the college. I further promise and declare that I will do to the best of my ability all things in the practice of my profession for the honour of the college and the good of the public. I further promise and declare that I will not keep open shop for the sale of medicines, or endeavour to obtain practice or to attract public notice for any unworthy means. Nor will I either permit or sanction the use of my name for any other person for such purpose. Or in connection with any secret remedy, and in case of any doubt relative to the true meaning of this engagement, I promise to submit to the judgment of the college. Right, I will now call upon the President, Professor Mary Horgan, to formally admit the new members to the College of Membership.
I will now formally admit the new members of the College to membership. By virtue of the authority vested in me as President, I hereby admit you collectively as licentiates and members of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland. Congratulations.
So I will now ask each member to be seated, and we will ask each person to come forward and receive their parchment as their name is called. So, Sarah Wakwas Ahmed, General Medicine. Shiraz Sigwik Ali, General Medicine. Fatma Abu Bakr E. Alidrus, General Medicine. Kanat Amin, Pediatrics. Thomas Carroll, General Medicine. Quillan Collins, General Medicine. Kiwi Conroy, General Medicine. Camilla Conta, General Medicine. Connor Doyle, General Medicine. Umar Farouk, General Medicine. Mewish Fatima, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Sebastian Flynn, General Medicine. Candid Nizet Fraser, General Medicine. Jeffrey Hanley, General Medicine. Hannah Margaret Higgins, General Medicine. Stephanie Marie Holmes, General Medicine. Gulham Hussain, Pediatrics. Feilau Lai, General Medicine. Jia Wen Lau, General Medicine. Xingyi Li, General Medicine. Thomas Matthew, General Medicine. Rizwad Mahmood, General Medicine. James Morgan, Pediatrics. Ali Muhammad Ali Hassan Musa, General Medicine. Moneen Murray, General Medicine. Danira Latif Naz, Pediatrics. Horigo Kushta, Pediatrics. Derry O'Flynn, General Medicine. Nida Rizwan, Pediatrics. Max Benedict Vishnu Robinson, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Roisin Kathleen Wren, General Medicine. Sylvia Sushila Samuel, General Medicine. Babar Shazad, General Medicine. Kundil Shuaib, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Shoei Liam, General Medicine. Carolina Wiener Gorzel, General Medicine. And Vanessa Sabrina Sherelle Williams, General Medicine. We also have a number graduating in absentia, and I'll just read out their names. Marwad Ahmad Abdel Fattah, Dalia Abdel Karim Mahmoud Helmi Abdel Karim, Rehab Mohammed Adam, Angela Alonzo, Muhammad Ibrahim Ali Al-Saman, Sama Irabim Hamoud Ashur, Sharim Budala, Salim Hasser El Nazar, Pui Gan, Emma Louise Glynn, Mohammed Hussam Kanan Hamdan, Syed Amdan Khan, and Elsan Alawi Kawar. They all graduated in absentia, so please give them a round of applause. So I now call on one of the trainees of the college, Rosie and Kathleen Wren, and new members to address you on behalf of the college.
Thank you, President, Fellows and members. It is an enormous honour to be here today as we gather to celebrate a significant milestone in our medical careers, the conferring of membership to the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland. First and foremost, I want to express my heartfelt congratulations to my fellow graduates. This moment marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and commitment to the field of medicine. As we receive our membership into the MRCPI, it is essential to acknowledge and thank all those who have supported us in getting to this point. Thanks firstly to the college and the fellows and members with whom we work. This includes every registrar, SBR and consultant who often sacrifice their lunch breaks or decide to stay late after work to give us additional tutorials or bring us for bedside teaching. Your continuous support and encouragement is appreciated by each one of us, and your commitment to excellence has set a standard that we will attempt to emulate throughout our own careers. We must also thank our patients. If you've ever been admitted to hospital, you may be familiar with the group of trainees going bed to bed, seeking patients to help us practice for clinical examinations. These patients repeatedly sat up in bed, allowed us to elicit their stories, and subjected themselves to poking and prodding, wondering why they suddenly were so popular once word had spread that they had an important clinical finding or history. It is also essential to acknowledge the pivotal role played by our families, friends, and loved ones, who at this stage must be wondering how many more exams could possibly be left. The life of an NCHD is a hectic one, with constant movement to different jobs and hospitals. Your unwavering support, understanding, and sacrifice have been our pillars of strength throughout this arduous journey. I would also especially like to thank my own parents for every cup of tea they brought me while I studied, for every lecture they printed for me, and for every time that I doubted myself. They never did. Another massive pillar of support is the camaraderie among ourselves, NCHDs, and I have found that in this stressful environment within which we work, colleagues quickly become friends, often turning to each other for a fortifying cup of coffee at 4 a.m. in the res, providing a second pair of eyes for a tricky cannula, or just someone to talk through a difficult case with. We reached today's milestone together, and it was a team effort. From getting advice on which question bank to use, to going around the hospital together after work or on weekends to examine patients and quiz each other. It has been a sometimes challenging, but nevertheless very enjoyable road together. I want us to reflect on our achievements today and on how far we have come. Personally, it doesn't feel all that long ago since I received my CAO offer telling me that I'd been granted a place in medicine in UCC. Today it is important to reflect on our careers to date and the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Our health service is enduring a period of perhaps unprecedented difficulty following the recent pandemic, and I'm sure you can always note on the news the bed crisis, and it's easy to become discouraged by this. However, it's important to remember and reflect upon the enormous privilege it is to be a physician and a member of this college. Membership of the RCPI is not just a title or a certificate. It is a symbol of our responsibility to uphold the highest standards of medical practice and ethics. It signifies our commitment to lifelong learning and continuous improvement. It represents our dedication to the well-being of our patients, our community, and society as a whole. As we take our place among the distinguished members of the RCPI, we must remember that our journey is far from over. In fact, it is just beginning. We are now entrusted with a greater responsibility, the responsibility to lead, to innovate, and to advocate for the health and well-being of our patients and our communities. We are part of a rich legacy, one that dates back to the founding of the RCPI in 1654. The college is its members. This is our college, and I'm delighted to join it with you all today and to work with you all in the future. Congratulations, and thank you all very much.
I now call upon Professor Duffy, Director of Healthcare Leadership, to address you.
Thank you. Made it without tripping over the gown. It's a great relief today, isn't it? I can certainly remember the relief myself. If you did the exam more than once to get here, it's a double relief. So I think they deserve another round of applause. I'm the Director of Healthcare Leadership, and I suppose in part the reason I'm here is to emphasise, as Roisin had said, the college is more than just exams. And in part, in a sense, to burst your bubble, this is really not the end of anything. This is just the keys to the college. This is the beginning of your journey. And we really need you to stay involved with the college. But you need to think what the college's purpose is. And if I can find this on my phone again, I've been foostering with this. So the college has a charter that dates back about 300 years. And I think it's kind of informative to look back at the opening lines that describe what the college was set up for. And really it was set up to protect the people of Ireland, duly considering the daily abuses of the most laudable and necessary art of physic in the Kingdom of Ireland, practice of mountebanks and empirics and other ignorant and illiterate persons, to the impairing of the health and hazard of the lives of his good subjects. So that's why the King at the time established the Charter, to protect the public of Ireland from those who would practice quackery. So you have an immense responsibility. And I think that responsibility, again, I don't need to remind you of it. Roisin talked about the Nights on Call. You're all very familiar with it. The last time I gave this speech, I read a rather depressing paragraph from an article I carry around in the Academic Journal of Medicine by an American resident who described her difficulties coming to terms with the pressures of being a doctor. I've been advised not to read you that depressing paragraph again. And as I said, I think you're all familiar with the challenges. And really what I want to emphasise through particularly the division of healthcare leadership is that the college is here for you. If you look around each other, you've worked hard together. Look around the building, look around the pictures. This is your new family. This is your family tree. The college is a family. It's here to support you. We want you involved, but we also want you to know that we're here for you. So congratulations again.
I now call upon President Professor Mary Horgan to address you.
Thank you, Ed. Guest members, particularly new members and fellows, colleagues. It's a great pleasure to welcome you to really what is a day of celebration today. Celebration for those at the front of the room and those at the back of the room who support them. As Roisin said, this is a major milestone in your career. You're really needed to get on to the next level of what you're doing, whether it's pediatrics, general medicine, or obstetrics and gynecology. And I think we all up here appreciate the challenges of working full-time and doing exams simultaneously. And to be here today is a mark of the commitment you've made to your profession, which is essentially caring for the people that you serve, whether it's generally like they do in public health or individually as we do as physicians. And to reiterate what Professor Duffy said, this really is a college of doctors. It's for doctors, but really needs the engagement of the doctors to ensure that we continue to pass the baton, our generation to your generation and so on. And we've been really successful in doing that since 1654, so no pressure on you guys. I was in your shoes in 1988. I can't believe it was that long ago, but 35 years ago I got my membership. And Diarmuid O'Shea, who's the incoming president, and I were classmates in UCD, and we got our membership on the same day. So, you know, as I said, there's a thread there. I was privileged to be elected by my colleagues on 2 occasions in 2017 and then again in 2020. I think it was good to have an infectious disease physician in charge for the second term. I was honoured to be the first female president, but also the first person from Kerry to hold the office. So when I was in your at your stage, I never thought that I would be up here. But I think with ambition and drive, you can achieve exactly what you want. You may want to be president, registrar, be involved with the college, but don't let any hurdles get in your way. There are always bumps on the road of career, both and your professional lives, but they serve to make us stronger. Have I succeeded in everything I've done? Absolutely not. But often the failures do make you a lot stronger. So what I always say to people is do exactly what you want to do, because if you're happy in your professional career, it trickles into your life in general. And do follow a career that you really want to do, as opposed to something that there's a job in. I'm coming to the end of my finally 6 years. I knew I was here too long when I met one of the graduates that I was involved in conferring in medical school, and then I met him at a wedding, and I also gave him his MRCPI, so I'm on his mantelpiece twice, so I said time to go. But you know, it's really taking the opportunities as they come on. I've been privileged to be Dean of Medical School in UCC, President here, and it's never too late to make a career change, so I'm moving back to my alma mater in UCD in the Mater. So, you know, do take the opportunities that come your way. You learn so much from colleagues and from people outside. So it is an opportunity for me to thank all the staff, my colleagues up here, for supporting me through a time of good change in the college. We've 25% more trainees than we had when I started. We're very financially in a good place, which allows us to cross-subsidise things that are underfunded by the Exchequer, like training. It allows us to do more education and to advocate on behalf of the public in general. And just to, I see Professor Louise Kine here. Louise was involved with public health in doing a document on school closures during the pandemic and really advocating for their opening. So they're the things that we do as a college, not only just educate and train, but really advocate for important things, women's health, vaccinations and so on. And that's why it's important to get involved. I do want to acknowledge the people that actually run the exams, Dr. Lucy Ann Behan and all her big team, to make sure that we really do
provide quality exams. Just to acknowledge the people at the back of the room. I mean, it's teamwork at work, but it's also the support of those in the back that got you through undergraduate and now postgraduate and continue to support you in what can be a very challenging career. So I do think we should give them a round of applause. I think with that said, just really enjoy your day, enjoy your life as a doctor. It's a privilege, as Roisin said, to be a doctor. People really trust you and respect you, which are part of our ethos here. So enjoy your day with your family and best of luck in the rest of your career.
So that completes the conferring ceremony for membership. We would ask guests to remain here in the Corrigan Hall while the group photograph for new members takes place in the main entrance hall. A reception will follow the group photograph in the Graves Hall. So thank you very much.